Hello, my name is Nell and I have things to say. I'm filming this on the same day as my previous video, which is why I look the same. This isn't how I dress on the daily, so just, that's that. Do you ever get really struck, like slapped in the face with the feeling of mortality? Hi. Welcome to the week. I think a lot of us go through that, of feeling very aware of our own mortality, of that feeling of, time's running out, like I'm however many years old, what have I done, what am I doing, how much time do I have left, I have so much stuff to do. I face that in a very tangible way. I think for a lot of people it's more of an existentialist thing. Or maybe you just you get a bad back and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm really old, like this is crazy. But for me, sometimes I wake up and my stomach is in severe pain. It feels like somebody's twisted a knife in my gut. It is severe, it makes me cry. I take these meds to calm down stomach spasms. And the thing is, I don't immediately think, oh crap, I've got to call the doctor. My first thought is usually, crap, my stomach really is gone to shit, right? I've been on a lot of heavy medication for almost 10 years. A lot of psychiatric drugs, a lot of pain medication, and a lot of antibiotics. Those things do terrible things to your gut and to your stomach. They just eat that up. They just really ruin things. And so my stomach is damaged from that. Once I was so concerned about my stomach pain that I did actually go to the doctor and ask her to check. And she felt around, she couldn't feel any masses or anything like that. And she basically said, look, I'm really sorry, but with the amount of medication you've taken, your stomach is damaged. It's not good in there. So you are going to experience this. And you're going to experience it more and more because you can't stop taking the meds. All these meds that I take, I'm not on as heavy antibiotics now, but I'm still on antibiotics every day. Every day. I take probiotics. I try to take things that are easy on my stomach, but truth of the matter is that my stomach is ruined. And last week I had a stomach bug and I went to hospital for it and the doctors couldn't pick up anything. And it's essentially just that every now and again my stomach is going to decide that food is not good. Food doesn't belong in there. Let's just get rid of all that. Oh my gosh, what are you doing here? Bread? We don't eat bread. Chicken and vegetables? Nuh-uh, we gotta get that out. Evacuate. Because my stomach is just so screwed up. And there are other things. I'm on medication to make my liver work, essentially. And the time when we tried to cut back on that because it's doing damage to my stomach, my liver function was a mess in my next blood tests. Without taking these 4 pills a day, my liver function, I think the numbers go higher the worse it is. Anyway, the liver function did not look good after 2 or 3 weeks of not taking the full amount of meds. And every now and again my liver function continues to be bad and we have to consider increasing the meds, which then will tear up my stomach even more. So many bits of my body are falling apart and I am running out of time. And the thing is, with my illnesses, I may or may not have a shortened lifespan. It's very likely, but it's also very possible that I could just live to 70. But the thing is, if I live to 70, it's not going to be like everybody else living to 70. If I make it to 70, my stomach won't. Even if I make it to 70, it's like a really bad crappy beat up car, making it to the end of the road, but by the time it gets to the end of the road, it lost its hubcaps like 100 kilometers away, like bits of the doors were flying off the whole time. You get there and it's just nothing left. My body is essentially going to be like that, just constantly patching up this beat up car to try to get it to the finish line. And so there could be a point when my stomach no longer processes food at all, and we've got to figure out different ways of dealing with that, such as, you know, bags on the outside. There could be times when my liver might not function and dialysis will be an option. Kidneys dialysis. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get a transplant because I'm so sick that anything they give me will just get infected with Lyme anyway. I have a very real fear of my own mortality because it hits me in the face every time, every day. I am never not reminded that my body is broken and is breaking. And there are plenty of times when I don't want to be here anymore. I have plenty of times where I think I'm done. This is too hard. I want to leave, and I have exit strategies. But then other times I think I don't want to die yet. I have shit to do. I have toys to make and stories to tell, and that just sounds like play school, except, you know, the fear of mortality version. I have things that I want to do, but I'm worried that even if I live to 70, a lot of my life is going to be spent not being able to do much of those things because my functionality will slowly decline, or quickly decline, who knows. Anyway, there's not really a message or an uplifting bit of encouragement that I can bring to you from this. This is me just talking about my fears, that often I'll wake up and my feet are in pain. And I know it's because my circulation is lessening. I wake up and my back is in pain, but I know that it's because my scoliosis is getting worse and there's not much we can do about it. I wake up and my stomach is killing me, and I know that there's nothing I can do about it. My body is trying to shut itself down, and I am actively fighting that process. That's what all my medication is about. Trying to convince my body to just live another day, even though it often desperately doesn't want to. So that's just something that I get scared about, because I don't want to leave yet. I haven't even become a millionaire yet. Like, I can't leave. I haven't raised as many dogs as I plan on raising. I can't leave. I haven't grown like my full side out from my side shape. I can't leave. But I'm scared to stay sometimes because it does get really hard. My body doesn't want me to stay. And I'm telling it to go away a lot of the time. Just let me live, body. Just let me live. We have arguments daily. This was very rambly. I don't know how I'm going to edit this, or if I'm going to edit this, or just leave it there and you can all just listen to me vent. Alright. It is what it is. Bless. What am I doing? Is that how I close? Bless.